Good news, everybody! Matthew here with another episode of Let's Play Guild Wars 2. This episode, I am going to be creating the new backpack item. Last for this episode, for Dragon's Reach Part 2. Dragon's Reach Part 1, we did the Mysterious Vine. Now we're going to do the Cultivated Vine. And in order to do this, it's assumed that A, you've already crafted the Mysterious Vine, and B, you've done all the personal storyline parts for the Dragon's Reach Part 2. Because in order to get all the items, that's what you need to do. Now, this is a re-recording of me trying to do this and showing you where everything will be. Because my file footage got corrupted, which kind of upsets me. Like, no sound was even showing up or anything like that. So, yeah, everything just went bad. But anyways, we're going to start off by going to the Metrica Providence, right here. So I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, everybody. So, crafting the new item, you have to do the event in the thermonuvia reactor here. You have to get the full key after you kill the fire elemental. Come over here, kill the steam elemental right here, and then right here is where you do this, and that should be the right here, the chaos orb. Floating here is a semi-solid finite of crackling, humming, and radiant energy. Hold the chaos orb up. Okay, so now the chaos orb is resonating. So that means that's done. Okay, everyone, after you've done the chaos orb, you need to come over here to... This is Fireheart Rise. And come to Breaktooth's waypoint here. Okay, everyone, after you've done the chaos orb, you need to come over here to... This is Fireheart Rise. And come to Breaktooth's waypoint here. Okay, once you come to the waypoint, you need to travel due west. To right here, in this area here. So that's where we're going to go right now. There's a lot of oozes and things right here. Right direction, kind of, yeah. So you're going to come this way. You're going to come up here. Because in order to do this, we have to do Vex's mini dungeon right here. So that's what we're going to do, is do the mini dungeon. Oh, God.
Shake it off!
And that is done by coming up here. Oh, Lord. And doing this. Now you have to be careful when you're doing these. These are not always solid states right here, these jumping platforms. They will run out, and you will have to come in here and do this separately. And it is within the dungeon here that we're going to take the... where is it? The Leyline dust. And turn it in to what we need to charge it with. So you have to go to the end of this mini dungeon and do it. So I'm not going to make you see me do all this. Well, it looks like most of it might already be done. But either way, I will see you guys at the end. Once you get to the end of the dungeon, you do not need to actually do the boss fight. But you may. Really, all you need to do is come up over here and charge yourself at the waypoint research for material. Right here. So you're going to do that, and then we'll leave to our next area. Now we're going to the Brisbane Wildlands here, which is right here. Well, it appears I've been redirected to out here. So what we're going to do is traverse our way over there.
To kill rising.
And we are here to take care of the
inquest has a
Foxfire cluster. So we need to head down here to Aurora Glades, and I'm traveling in the wrong direction. Meanwhile, while avoiding all the baddies, because we don't want them. It's just going to slow us down. Although I am stopping to mine. Go figure. I really shouldn't even be doing that. Ah, crud.
For great justice.
Now I'm in combat, and it's going to make me... This is the one thing I dislike about some of this stuff with the combat system is you run by somebody and someone tags you with an arrow or a bullet or something, and guess what? You're now considered in combat and you can't run past anything anymore. There's a lot of things in here. I don't want to kill every living thing in here as I move across. It should be if I fire a bullet or I fire a thing. But either way, I'm digressing again. But we come up this way and we come up here.
For great justice.
Yes! Put a speed boost on. Yeah, less longbow. So this must have a lot to do with Aurora Glade. So it's not really much here, but it's all about Demagogue and the Crystal Runners from Guild Wars 1 and everything. But that's not what's important right now. We are coming down here. Oh, my lord. We're going to come over here. I believe it's over here. Where's it at? Oh. We need to come this way. Gotta come up here. Gonna make our way all the way to the back. Up here and around the corner. And we need this pollen wrench Zephyr. Gonna interact with this. And that's gonna give us our... Oops, wrong thing. Our germinated Foxfire cluster. Next, we're going to take care of the Vial. So we need to go to Dry Top. And we need to go to... Okay, Restoration Refuge Waypoint up here. And the first thing we have to do is get the empty vial. So you need to come into the town up here, up in Restoration Refuge. I don't know why I don't put the waypoint right in the town. Doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. I guess I don't design the map, so... I need to talk to Gleam up here. And since I've already done it, And I've already gotten the vial from her, and I'm just kind of re-going over all this information. She actually has some information in here about a vial, and you got to click on it and to get the vial. While you are here, you need to make sure you buy 25 bricks of clay and the grow lamp recipe, because you will need those later. If you haven't already done it, the previous one, you are going to need the plate of meaty plant food, the plate of plant food, and the clay pot recipe. All of those are important. Eventually, you will want the heat stone recipe too, but we don't need that right this moment. And once you... it is this way. So, where do we go from here? Once you get those recipes and the vial from Glean, you're going to come down this way. Or I could have just exited over here. It doesn't matter. But we need to make our way up here over to this waypoint.
Ate my dust.
Might actually be faster to do this. So once you've gotten the vial from Gleam and you make your way over here, you're going to fill the vial up here in the bottom of the pool. There will be a little interaction for you to do so. I've already done it, so it's not a big deal. And once you do, you fill up you get the Vial of Mending Oasis water. Now, what we're supposed to have is a seed here. It's not supposed to be the pet seed. I have the bugged item. So what we need to do is go ahead and exchange out the pet seed for the proper item. That's actually done quite easily because we are nearby. So we need to make our way from the falls all the way over to, well, this corner up here. So the cult of, we need to talk to this Azar Softhoof. And he will give us the proper seed. So you exchange it out with him, and now we're pretty much ready here. What I'm going to do is we're going to go back home to crafting. And we're going to do this. Alright, the first item that we need to craft is going to be the new grow lamp. And you need to have a jeweler with it. A jeweler, like at 400 level jeweler. Luckily my warrior is a 400 level jeweler. So I've already learned the recipe. Alright, the first item that we need to craft is going to be the new grow lamp. And you need to have a jeweler with it. a jeweler, like at 400 level jeweler. Luckily, my warrior is a 400 level jeweler. So I've already learned the recipe. In order to craft the grow lamp, we need 10 charts, quartz crystals, 10 Leyline settings, 25 sunstone lumps, and 25 watchwork sprockets. So we're going to craft that. Next, we're going to craft a clay pot. So we need to go to our artifact crafter, which for me is my thief. We also need to make sure we have 4 exotic essences of luck. So
I want that.
do this.
I pray to the spirits, but they rarely answer.
Look at this. So pretty.
Alright, we'll put this back in our storage. And go back to our next character, which is going to be our huntsman. We need to go to our huntsman. Alright, now we need to craft a plate of meaty plant food, and we need to have 7 of these. And you can only craft 1 per day, so it's going to take you 7 days to craft these. Which I have already done, which is here in my inventory, as you can see. So we're just going to take that. Put it right into the inventory. And we're going to switch back to our chef, which also happens to be my warrior. Finally, we need to craft a plate of plant food right here. And we need 7 of these also. Now we need to make sure that we have everything that we need to craft this. So we need our clay pot. Also need bloodstone, dust, and bricks. We need 300 bloodstone dust. To make 3 simple piles here, and 3 bricks. For the clay pot, we're definitely gonna need this, the 20 of those, and the chaos orb. Next, we're gonna need our meaty plant food. Right here, our Leyline dust, and $100 right there, 100 thick leather sections. And the next part, we are going to need the piquant plant food, mending oasis water, and 100 thick leather sections again. We're also going to need the grow lamp. 3 bloodstone bricks. Germinated Foxfire cluster. And our 4 essences of luck. And we will need the cultivated seed, which I'm going to put up here too. Now this involves a trip to the Mystic Forge over here.
You can find me online on YouTube at youtube.com/user/MatthewMewP, on Twitter at twitter.com/Matthew, and on Facebook at facebook.com/Matthew. If you want to play with me or join my guild, contact me via PM in the game at Matthew Pernick, MattheWPernack. And for more information on my guild, it can be found at theravenscall.info.